HOVSCO, HOV Gtrs, 10% hill climb. What? You don't know what that means? My friends from the HOVSCO world, up there is a water tower. It's about 1.5 miles away. If you've already watched my first video, you already know that the display is accurate, actually underrepresents. If it says 32, it's really probably 33 or so. That's crazy. That's crazy. We came from all the way down there. A tractor trailer is getting ready to go past the stop sign in about 3 seconds. That truck does not look very big. The river, we're at one of the highest points in the county. You can see the Charlestown Water Tower today. And Fire Tower, which this bike's never going to see the Fire Tower. And hello, my friends. I hope you're having an outstanding, fabulous day. I am. I woke up, and even though I am sweating, it's only 94 today in Maryland, not 100. Thank you for being my friends. Thank you for being my subscribers. And if you're not, boom, please smash that subscribe. Boom, please smash that like, share my video, and tell your friends. Today is HOVSCO, HOV Gtrs, 10% hill climb. What? You don't know what that means? My friends from the HOVSCO world, up there is a water tower. It's about 1.5 miles away. S-turn road. Why? Because it's a 10% grade. So we are going to test. This is my local testing ground. We're going to test to see if the HOV Gtrs goes up it like a 1,500 watt bike, which I think it's going to. We'll see. We're going to compare it to my 1,100 bikes, my 1,300 bikes, my 1,500 trikes, my 2,000 watt bikes, my 8,000 watt bikes to get an idea as to the speed. I said I would never do this during a weekday, but it's going to be raining this weekend. So we are here with all the speeders leaving work, going to lunch, whatever, tractor trailers. We're starting right at that stop sign, and then we're going up there. 750 watt. 1,500 watt peak. After this video, or if you've seen the first video and you like the video and you like the bike, click on the link in the description and you can save $100 on that bike. That is like under $900. So we're going to see how it performs, and we're going to do more tests. We ride it like we stole it. Let's go see how she does on the hill test. 10% hill climb. 38 miles on this puppy so far. We turned on the app because I love the app. We're going to use this as our speedo. I already told you, if you've already watched my first video, you already know that the display is accurate, actually underrepresents. If it says 32, it's really probably 33 or so. I told you, this thing, I could pull this front end up. If I was a clown, there is no pedaling. There is no pedaling. There is no pedaling. This will be a great test for the brakes. Why? Because it is a steep freaking hill. All right, up to the water tower. Let's go. $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21. The hill's already taken a little toll. She's slowing down. 17. I do not pedal unless it gets down to like 6 miles an hour. But sometimes I'll just say, kill it. Kill it. Kill her, mommy. Kill her, mommy. Let her die. Let the bike die. My, let's see. My 1,100 watt bike went up at like 10 miles an hour, 11 miles an hour. So if this hangs in 13, and if it starts to pick up speed, which if for some reason it feels like it's going to pick up speed, which would be really strange, because most of the time they start to slow down right here. This motor is not, it's picking up speed. No bike picks up speed except my race bikes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, it's going up 14 miles an hour. Okay, so, boom, we're at the top. We're at the top. See the water tower? Now, my 1,500 watt trike, that peak coming up that hill at 1,380 watts, and I know that because it has a watt meter, came up at 1,300 or came up at 13 miles an hour. This came up at like 14 miles an hour at the steepest part that always gets everything. So I'm gonna tell you that my butt, based on other rides, I think this is a legitimate 1500 watt peak or so. So kudos to HOVSCO for telling the truth. We came from all the way down there. A tractor trailer is getting ready to go past the stop sign in about 3 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003. Look at that. That truck does not look very big because it's about a half mile down there. My truck, right behind that tractor trailer flatbed, looks like a little shiny speck. That's where we came from. Beyond that stop sign, all the way up to the water tower. And you can see the river. The river, we're at one of the highest points in the county. You can see the Charlestown water tower today. And fire tower, which this bike's never going to see the fire tower. And the water. It is already so stinking hot. Okay, so the end result is that this 750 watt, peaking at 1500 watt, scrambler, budget friendly. Oh, I gotta adjust the brake again. Went up the hill as fast as my 1500 watt, actually went up faster than my 1500 watt trike that peaks at like 1380. So this is, in my opinion, 1500 or damn near close to it. And this is where you make sure your brakes work, because we could pick up 1,000,000 miles an hour going down the hill, which would not be a good thing. And the brakes are working. So this is always the ultimate brake test. Brakes don't fail me now, going down the steep half-mile hill. I mean, it is easy to start screaming and picking up speed. So nimble. There you go. Boom, baby. HOVSCO, HOV Gtrs, A+. I knew it was going to eat up that hill by the torque that it displayed from wanting to pull up the front and from my other hill climbing experiences when the battery was half dead. I knew it was going to eat up this hill, and it did eat up the hill, and it performed just like a 1500 thereabout watt bike. So I always love it when the companies tell the truth. Thank you, HOVSCO, for telling the truth. So there you go. We have more tests to do, but click on the link, use my code, and it's under $900. Free shipping. A very, very nice budget scrambler. Yes, it's hot as Hades. Early in the morning and it's already hot. Thank you for being my friends. Thank you for being my subscribers. Thank you for watching the videos. If you have any questions or comments about this bike or any other bike, drop them in the comments and I will answer. I answer all my comments. If you have not, boom, please smash that subscribe. Boom, please smash that like, share my video, and tell your friends. And stick around because we're doing more HOV Gtrs videos. I'm going to give it a fair range test. Level ground, 15 to 20 miles an hour. I think it's going to stretch into the 30s. So that'll be one of our next coming videos. So stick around if you want to see how far it'll go with a 300-pound old fat man on it, not racing like he stole it. All right, my friends, until next time, I love you all. See ya!